I'm going to start out with Mo on this one. Now, this is an interesting question because I came up with this um, after I watched the game, and I was watching like all the undisputed and first things first. No, first take and first things first. The thing is this: Lamar Jackson, his playing style is very fast and physical. Is that going to last? And how long? How long is his playing style going to last in the NFL?
I think. I think he's, to be honest with you, I think he's gotten smarter this year, and I think they've sort of dialed down his runs from last year. I don't think he's running at the rate he did last year.
Okay.
And I think they knowing that his career not going to last long. You're running him. If he's running the ball 20 times a game, he's not going to last very long in the league. Two, I think the Ravens now have to continue to put dependable weapons around him because let's be honest here, Marquise Brown has not become what we thought he was going to be. Other receivers have not become. It's not good. Granted, it's different in San Francisco because of how their offense flows. When Kittle is their best receiver or most dangerous weapon, but it's bad when your tight end is leaps and bounds your best wide receiver. It's not even close. That's not going to make you win championships and playoff games. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's first you got to build weapons around him who can get open. It's hard for him to pass the ball at a great rate when he only have receivers who can get off jam coverage and get open. You know what I'm saying? Rarely do we see throws from him where people are wide open, he's missing them, or people getting off the jam and he missed them and he didn't see him or he got sacked. Like you're not really seeing receivers running wide open in their offense. And that's something they gotta create if he's going to get to that next level. If he's going to get to that elite level, when we start to talk to him at the end of his years, if we're going to start talking about him amongst the greats of this league of all time, he has to get help at the wide receiver position. People who can get open.
Okay. I'm going to go with you, Joe. Lamar Jackson plays fast and physical. How long do you see that lasting in the NFL? His playing style.
Any quarterback can go down to a random injury, whether they're standing in the pocket or running around. Dak got his leg destroyed, and every year you see the pocket quarterbacks go down for various things. I think it'll last a pretty good time. Lamar does a good job of avoiding the square up hits, runs out of bounds, dives down, makes a move at the last second to not get the full blast. So I think he's learned from some of the RG3s of the past that have gotten blown up. The Cam Newtons where body just deteriorates over him. I think Lamar will last a while. I'm not too worried about him. I'd almost rather have a quarterback who can run and avoid than sitting in the pocket and get blasted.
Okay.
That's
Craig, what do you think?
I kind of agree with everybody. I think that you can't take, like what Cam Newton said years ago, you can't take the clip off Superman or something to that effect. So I wouldn't just take the whole reins off of him and just turn him into like a straight up pocket passer. But at the same time, I wouldn't let him go out there and run. I mean, he's obviously not as big as Cam Newton, so he can't just absorb hits like Cam Newton did. And or he's not as bad as RG3 was, where he knows how to slide, he knows how to get down, he knows how to avoid contact when it comes to running out of the pocket and then have to make a decision either get out of bounds or slide. And something RG3 didn't know how to do. So in terms of that, I think he can definitely still be able to run out the pocket and utilize his legs because that's pretty much his best weapon, especially this year. So I think like most, I think he needs more weapons. I mean, Hollywood Brown's a solid wide receiver, but he's not like a DK Metcalf or somebody like that. He's not like a number one, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And then you got Andrews, who's a really good tight end, probably like a top 5 tight end in the league, top 4.
Yeah.
But I mean, like he's not Travis Kelce. So
He's top 5, which is good though.
I mean, he's
That's a good tight end.
solid.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
really
not
good
Kelce. I
tight
got
end
you. I got you.
when he gets utilized, but sometimes he just doesn't get the ball thrown to him a lot. And then he has a bunch of running backs. He has at least 3 running backs back there that can do something with the ball at the moment's notice. But I think he needs to develop in the pocket more as far as staying in the pocket because eventually he's not going to be able to, like years from now, he's not going to be able to scramble a lot like he's doing now. And but at the same time, I do like what he can. I do like what he can bring to the table as far as a mobile quarterback. And so far, it's just working out for him. Like he's gotten hit, but he hasn't got injured to the point where he's out for a long stretch like Cam Newton was, or RG3 was. So I would just let him keep doing the thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree with everybody. I think that he definitely needs more receiver help, more offensive weapons, because they're gonna have to pay him soon. Because without him, the Ravens are not a playoff team. They're not at all. I do agree with Joe. He has a way of getting hit, but he'll slightly go like this right before. I don't know if y'all like pay attention to it. Because as soon as Joe said it, I realized he did that during a Cleveland game. He ran outside the pocket. Defenders coming at him. He gets hit, but he slightly turns his body so he's not taking the full blast. And also, a lot of NFL players saying that he takes care of his body more. He takes care of his body a lot, and I think that's another thing that's involved into it as well. But eventually, he's gonna have to learn how to throw within a pocket, but they have to give him those weapons. Like I love Marquise Brown. I think Marquise Brown would kill in like the slot or just a straight outside receiver like John Brown, right? But he's not a number 1 like Stephon Diggs. He's not a number 1 like D Hop. He's not a number 1 like DK. He's not a top 10 receiver in the league, right? So he just needs Lamar needs that. If the Ravens did what Buffalo did and get Lamar a number 1, you'll see the jump and touchdown passes that Josh Allen jumped from this year to next year. You'll see his completions percentage go up, and you'll see the number of touchdowns, and you'll see him throw from the pocket more. So I do agree with y'all.